Hi, in this video, I'll be presenting a short demonstration of the web application we created as part of our campus trade project, which involves building a portal that facilitates the buying and selling of second-hand goods between the residents of a university campus. So, we created various APIs using a Flask backend that serve different purposes, as we'll see in this demo, and all of them interact with our SQL database hosted on a remote web server. For creating the front end, we used a React application. So, let's get started. So, first, I'll start the backend server in a terminal. And the front-end React app in another terminal. Yes. So as you can see, this opens up our web interface. This is the main page of our website with the register option for first-time users and the login option for already registered users. I'll start by registering a member first. My username, email, mhm. I get to choose my role in the university community. And this is different from the role defined as a member and an admin, as we'll see later on. This is just the role as a member, as in a sub-member role. And I can choose my profile image and I can register myself. So I got the message that my registration was successful and I got assigned a unique member ID. So now I can log in with the same credentials again. I think yes. So after a successful login, I'm taken to this page. Now, as you can see, as a registered member, I'll have the following options. These were not available as just a member visiting the page for the first time. These are the options available only for the members who are actually a part of the database, as in of the app. So I have the following options. I can view the products put up by other members for sale. I can add products of my own for putting them up for sale. I can view my wish list to which I had added the products that I wanted to buy. I can view the products that I had added for uh, putting them up for sale. I can view all my transactions. I can view the members in this app who are also registered members of the application and all of them. So I'll show all of these functions one by one. So first, let's go to the view products tab. So here I can see all the products that other people of the community have put up for sale, and I can see all the information about them: the name, the price, the status, whether the product has been used or not, and the description. I can also filter this page by the various categories. Let's say if I'm interested in event tickets, I'll get the product belonging to that category. Okay. Let's say I want to buy this product, but not right now. Let's say I want to add it to my wish list for now. So I added it to my wish list. Now it will show up in my wish list, as we can see here. I can also remove it from my wish list anytime I want. Okay. I'll again add this to my wish list. Now I'll also decide to buy it later on. And while buying, I'll get two options. I can either buy it with credit or buy it with cash. So buying it with credit will deduct the amount of the price of the product from my credit balance and add the same price to the seller's credit balance. And on buying with cash, it will make no difference to my credit balance on the application. It will assume that a transaction has happened between me and the seller using cash itself and not using the application's credit feature. Let's say if I buy it with credit, uh, it says product purchase. So now it will be removed from the product listings because I already purchased it. And then now I can view it in my transactions. As you can see, it now shows up in my transactions. And I can also review the product, actually review the seller of the product. So I can get the seller ID of that product from here, from my transactions, and use it to file a review for that transaction. I can rate it from a scale of 1 to 5, and I can also submit a review text. And as soon as I submit a review, it will show up in the reviews that I have given. And similarly, if I put up a product for sale and if someone bought that product and that person reviewed me, then I'll that review will show up here in the reviews you have received column. Yes. And because I purchased it on credit, I can also now check my credit balance. As you can see, it's a negative of the price that I purchased it with because my initial balance was 0 to start with. And the same amount has been credited to the user, to the seller's credit balance. Yes. So now we also saw how we can rate and review, and there is also a complaints portal uh, using which I can file complaints about anything and not just about the transaction in particular. So let's say if I have any complaint, let's say even about the working of the app, then I can just write anything and I can submit my complaint. And again, it will show up in the complaints that I've filed. And I can also mark it as resolved anytime I want. Let's say if if the admins or anyone address my complaint, then I can mark it as resolved. And I can view the member activity of the community in the reports tab, which allows me to, which shows me a lot of statistics about the apps as the admin wants. So currently it's showing me all the sales made by all the members on the group, and it has been sorted. So it's just a fun feature, and many analytics about the working of the app can be shown this way. I can also view my own profile, which again shows all my activity. I can update it anytime I want. All my account information is also here. And I can also view the other members, as we already discussed, who are already registered on this app. And this feature allows me to see only those members who are a part of this particular database and not any other database, even if all the databases share a common member table. And now the delete members function is something that is accessible only to the admin. So right now I'm logged in as a normal member and not as an admin. So even if I try to delete a member, uh, it will tell me that I'm not authorized to do this action. So when I'm logged in as an admin, so admins don't need to register themselves. We assume that the admins already have their own IDs and passwords. So when they log in using their admin ID and admin password, as I'll show you later on, the admin ID, their admin status is automatically picked up from the session token that is decoded, and that assigns them the admin status, and that allows them to do all of the functionalities that are accessible only to the admins. So this is how we have implemented the role-based access control system as well. Okay, so that's it for this portal. There are obviously a lot of other things I can do. Right now, I have not added any product, so let's try adding a product as well. Uh, I want to add product 1 for sale. I can describe it. I can choose a price for it in rupees. I can pick the condition if it's new or used. I can select the category it belongs to. And I can also choose an image for the product, which is optional. And I can add product. And as soon as I add it, it will show up in my listings. The my listings tabs allows me to view all the products that I have put up for sale. And obviously, I can't see the products that I put up for sale in the view products option, as can be seen here. And while all of this is happening, we are also tracking all the activity that's happening on the app, on the common database, as in on the database hosted on the server, as can be seen the API logs, tables logs, all the activity on the app. Uh, and the same is also being logged on our local machines in the logs file. Okay, so now I'll log in as an admin and show you how the admin functionalities differ from that of the user, how the admin will be able to delete users while the normal members were not able to do so. So assuming that admins don't have to register and they already have their credentials. Okay, now I'm logged in as one of the admins. Now I can directly go to the delete members page. Select any member. As you can see, as the admin, I was able to delete whichever member I wanted to delete. But we saw that as a member, that was not happening. That a normal member was not authorized for member deletion, uh, displaying role-based access control. And all other features will also be available to the admin, and the admin will also be able to generate the reports of that, the whatever they want to display. So apart from having special admin privileges in the user interface, the admins also have access to the entire database schema hosted on the remote server. So they can also interact with the entire database and view everything, all the information logged in the database on the remote server as well, as I'm doing here as the admin. Only the admins will have access to this, and even here they will have access to only the database of their table.